everybody. Welcome to Trailer Score. I am Brandon Jones, editor-in-chief, voice founder of GameTrailers.com. I'm joined by Kyle Bossman.
I love trailers!
You also like Pokemon, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. And Daniel Bloodworth.
Yeah, actual game trailers.
Woo! Yeah. We've done some movies lately, but now we're going to be talking about some games today. I think my first question, once we actually get into the video, is what in the hell is this promoting?
Yeah, are we sure this is a game trailer, Blood?
It's a little hard.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a little hard to pinpoint exactly what is going on in this video and what we're supposed to take from it. But it is a big budget, live action Pokemon TV spot that is going to play in the Super Bowl.
But I think that plays into Super Bowl though, right? It's like you don't just like put a product out. I mean, sometimes you do, but like a lot of times it's like you promote your brand as a whole. If I don't spend that much money.
If I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, you're probably doing the Super Bowl right. We shall see. The Super Bowl has not happened yet. We got this trailer early. We can check it out now, so let's do it. I thought this kid was going to run into some fight where, like, two Pokemon were fighting. But he's not. He's actually doing something else. And then he inspires someone who does something else. And then that person inspires another person who does something. And then that inspires someone to play Pokemon. And then that kid is then inspired to play Pokemon. This is one of those commercials where it's an interesting premise. Like, I did get fired up. Like, that last guy who walks in the stadium and plays Pokemon, that could be anything. That could be StarCraft. That could be Call of Duty. You could just put in any game, and I would automatically get that Rudy, Rocky vibe. We're like, yeah, any kid can grow up to do anything they want. This trailer really falls apart when you start to think about it, though. Because you have the kid at the end who is now what they are presuming inspired to play Pokemon, but if he follows the direction that the other kids in this video follow, he won't play Pokemon. He'll go out and bowl or something. Because the people that see someone do something else then do something different. You see this kid run into a circle of, I don't know, dog fighting? What's going on? I have no idea.
There's definitely Pokemon in there.
That's a Pokemon fight.
Oh, yeah.
You think that's a Pokemon fight?
Yeah, there's like fireballs and wings and stuff.
Okay, so then he trains for that by running up a cliff? And then a girl in a bar sees the cliff run and then plays chess?
Becomes a chess master.
Which, wow, if you're a video game trailer and you're dropping chess in there, it's like, okay. Like, chess is kind of the best game ever made, so that's pretty sweet. That you're like, we're kind of like chess. Like, oh, all right. And then she inspires a guy to play football? Her chess inspires this guy to play football. Right?
Well, he's already a football player.
To play football really well.
Yeah.
This game was already coming. He's just excited about it now.
Mm-hmm. I can do that. I can do what that girl is doing playing chess.
And then he plays this high school football, college, maybe? Doesn't look like college. Mm-hmm. Probably like high school football, which is popular enough to be in Times Square or maybe like Tokyo. I don't know where that guy's seeing
Japan,
that.
Yeah.
And then he sees that and then plays Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it loses me a little bit if I really think about it. The excitement is there. You know, it looks great. Like what I didn't pick up before is, and maybe you can speak to this, Kyle, is the Pokemon Easter eggs that pop up throughout the video.
Oh, there are many, yeah.
You like Pokemon. Do you like Pokemon more now? Are you excited for this year being Pokemon 20?
No!
Uh-oh. Well, let's start there, I guess.
I do not like this commercial.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, I do not like this. So I think it's a cool idea. I just... it's not what Pokemon is about. We're watching Pokemon stretch itself out to try to be something more than it has been, and I think it fails. I think it fails right at the very end. I think if that guy walked in the stadium, Jones, and we were impressed by what we saw inside, that the Pokemon we see inside the stadium are like anything we've never seen before. Instead, they just look so goofy, flat, cartoony that everything is led up to this moment, and we're let down. We're let down when we finally get here. What kind of weird guy is showing you his entire team before the battle starts?
Well, I didn't think about that until just now. Like, that doesn't... you don't have all three of them out, right?
No,
right.
He's got four there. It just makes no sense.
When a Pokemon leaves combat and another one goes in, that wasn't just sitting next to you waiting, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You got to throw the ball in every time, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously it's good for a visual picture. You know what I mean? That's what the director would tell us. To be like, shut up about those details.
Yeah, right?
And it's just like, yeah, you clearly didn't worry about the details when you made this commercial. You have Easter eggs, yes, but, like, the point... what people grab from this, I don't know. I get it. I don't think it's bad. I think it'll get the attention they want, but it could have been much, much better.
I have another question. Say on some fluke, right? Because kids that like Pokemon are going to like Pokemon. They're going to want that next Pokemon game. I'm not saying you shouldn't advertise to them, but you don't necessarily need to advertise in the Super Bowl. Like those kids. So they want to get new people. They want everyone in the world to know this is the 20th anniversary of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon 20 doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, maybe you can discern that from that logo. I don't know what to do with this commercial. Okay, wow, Pokemon's cool. Now what? Where do I go? Do I look up Pokemon 20, I guess? Then what does that tell me? That it's the 20th anniversary of Pokemon.
There are things to buy, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
I guess then I go buy those things. Like to me, Pokemon 20. To me, there should be a giant thing at the end of this that says, "Go." Like you got Pikachu's head, and then celebrating 20 years, and then like, oh yeah, Pokemon20.com. It's like Pokemon20.com should be huge. That should be all over the place. The hashtag Pokemon20 should be in every shot. Like they should just be, like that should be like the bat signal. Like this is why you're watching this. Not just because Pokemon's cool, but now there's all sorts of things we need you to do. We need you to go to social and share the hashtag. We need you to go to the website and sign up to be a trainer or whatever, some kind of call to action. Again, it just leaves me, I don't know what to do. Blood, you've been quiet. What do you think?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think this is kind of how Super Bowl ads go, honestly. Like, I feel like there's a lot of these times where unless you already know what you're getting into, like, you don't know what's coming, and it really is like, yeah, it's just about like hyping up a brand, and like you see all kinds of ridiculous stuff happen during the Super Bowl. The one thing that definitely throws me off are the CG characters. I mean, I know like you got to keep them within the Pokemon looks in some way, but they feel super out of place.
Oh, that Pikachu, man! That Pikachu is so apt. Yeah.
So that's the main thing, but I think otherwise it's like 20 years. I think that kind of speaks to like. They're getting people's attention back to, hey, remember Pokemon? You probably played Pokemon 5-10 years ago. Got a bunch of stuff happening this year. Like it's still going strong. Like all of this kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that it kind of does. It works for it's just like a general hype thing. Get people excited about Pokemon in general.
Can you imagine like living in Rio or something, and you turn on the TV and it's like this just in, this kid ran up a hill. Live helicopter footage.
Well, okay.
We've been tracking them the whole time.
This commercial takes place in a world where Pokemon is real. And so maybe like we could imagine that kid, like, they're just inspired. People are constantly inspired. They're jollier because Pokemon are real.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we are just seeing
actually
some
have
kid.
news that like highlights cool things that happen in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to live in this world. This world seems pretty great that these people get that excited.
Yeah.
But we don't. In the world that we live in, we got to score it.
Yeah,
Sure.
and people just rant about the same political comment like for 4 hours in a row.
You're inspiring me to lower my score, Kyle.
Whoa. Don't lower your score. Don't pump the brakes because of me.
I think this is a 6.5. I think I was going 7 because I don't know who would care about this. I really don't. Who's going to watch the Super Bowl that doesn't care about Pokemon and then all of a sudden, this is it? This is what inspires them. Mm-hmm. And it just seems like a waste of money. I just don't like. I think this instills pride in Pokemon fans that they're seeing their games advertised, but to me that doesn't translate into dollars. Like I just don't see the huge investment that was made on this coming back to them. 7 was as low as I wanted to go. I came into this trailer score at a 7 because the production values are decent, and comparable to other Super Bowl spots, maybe not, but like comparable just to trailers in general. Like, yeah, it's widescreen, the guy walks in the stadium, like, Pikachu looks weird, but he's there, with this kid. That's his kid's little Pikachu friend. His dad's telling him he can do it with Pikachu, like, right there. Like, he's got Pikachu. He clearly, like, does Pikachu stay at home? Does he take Pikachu to school with him every day?
Oh my
when he
God.
goes to school?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Am I thinking about it?
Yeah,
Am I investing too much in this world that you spent millions of dollars creating and promoting? Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it too much.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'll do 5.8. But I don't want to like condemn it too much because it is like it's a good commercial.
I'm not angry.
It's just like this is your score. This is what you get. Brennan, in response to the market that you're talking about, I think that there's still a huge potential. People who played those games who think they aren't good anymore. The people who watch Twitch plays Pokemon. You know what I mean? There's a huge fan base of people who love Pokemon who look at it now and say, this is foreign to me. And so, that's why there's only one new Pokemon who's like older than the first generation. Lucario's there and he's like barely, you know what I mean? Like, they were scared to scare off new people. I think it's trying to speak to the adults who played Pokemon.
The adults with kids with Pikachu who play Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a commercial. It's a Super Bowl commercial. They pulled it off. You get that average score.
I feel like Blood's gonna bring it up.
Yeah,
Bring
yeah.
on up.
No, I actually I do enjoy this. I think the sound design is good. I think that even though like we clicked on a link from a press release, but I think that there's definitely like enough here to like leave people questioning, like the little chess piece and all those little clues that are thrown in there. So I actually think it's pretty good. I think that 8.2 for me.
So what are the Easter eggs? Let's just before we wrap up, what piece are you talking about?
There's a like Nidoking, right? Chess piece.
Yep.
And then there's something on the football helmets too.
That's Blaine's badge.
Ah, okay.
You would get that badge if you beat Blaine in his gym. That guy's football player.
The way the kid
20.
is dressed is pretty similar to like a Pokemon trainer, I think too.
It's youngster Joey. He's got the same yellow shirt with a blue stripe on the sleeves. You got some Moo Moo milk in the Japanese advertisements. There's lots of. I'm not entertained by like.
So that's really what it's like consumer confidence. Really, is this trailer?
How do you mean?
They want to instill confidence in people that are currently investing in Pokemon. They want you to, when you were thinking about clearing off your shelf your Pokemon toys and putting, Animal Crossing Amiibo up there. Wait. Remember how much you love Pokemon, Kyle? Remember how much you love Pokemon?
I think there's a lot of better ways to communicate that. I really do. But
I do too.
Yeah.
Which is why a 6.8 is the aggregate trailer score from GameTrailers.com. I originally started at 7. Kyle bummed me out and made me bring it down. Blood tried to bring it back up into the 7 range, but no. It is in the 6s. If there's any other stuff that we're missing, including context, please let us know. You can reach me at GameTrailersVO on Twitter, or you can talk in the comments on this video. Thank you, Kyle, for speaking ill of Pokemon. I know it doesn't make you feel good. And thank you, Blood, for having a way cheerier opinion than either of us had. And thank you guys for watching. See you next episode.